Hey everybody, Custommikes here. We are in an undisclosed location in southern Sweden, visiting some friends, and this is one of the just incredible builds that he's done. This is a V16 hand-built out of sheet metal with minimal tools, just because he couldn't get one, but he had the skills, he had the time, and he had the space, and he gathered up pieces and parts, but the body is all handmade by himself out of sheets of sheet metal, and it's quite an astounding thing. So I wanted to show you what can be done without shrinkers and stretchers if you're just determined enough and want to learn a skill and do it with mostly hand tools. Is it as perfect as Marcel or Delay or Luc Delay or Ray Chalene would do it? Probably not, but it's here, and he's driving it, and he's enjoying it, and he built his dream ride. Even the windshield, everything's handmade. Or the surround, the glass you can buy, but interior pieces, yeah, he got a gauge cluster and a steering wheel, but most of the other things are all made by him as he fulfilled his dream. Yeah, it's an amazing piece, and when you look at it, it's hard to imagine that he just hand hammered most of this stuff out with very basic tools, and to me it's an amazing thing, because the determination to learn how to do it and to probably in many cases fail more than he succeeded, but never giving up. I think that's one of the most important lessons on this particular one. Let's see if we can get some perspective on it. It's just an amazing car, an amazing statement for a determined man to actually create his own dream. He's got many years into this thing, and is it exactly like original? No, but it is his vision of what it is, as close as he could get with the tools that he had. Then he learned a little more, and then he went after one of these babies. And most of this is the same thing, handmade. And they're not all correct parts, but they're the parts that he could get his hands on. And then he made the rest himself. And again, an amazing feat of determination and fabrication out here in my home country, Sweden. We're in the southern part of Sweden, and I am fortunate enough to have some friends that we can visit and enjoy each other's craftsmanship. And this particular friend is an astounding builder when it comes to creating his dreams. Yeah, so he couldn't buy one, but he just built one. Gathered up the pieces that were important to him, and then made whatever else he couldn't get his hands on. And again, it's just to me, it's just an astounding piece of engineering and craftsmanship. And no, it's not perfect, but it's perfectly drivable, perfectly affordable for him. And I'm just astounded standing here. He actually built this garage himself too, with the help of friends, but this was actually built down in an old building in the cellar. And I visited there probably, I think it's probably 4 or 5 or maybe 6 years ago. And there was no room to even walk around it. And there was a workbench right next to it. And the headlights, actually the headlights of this one, which was in another room, was on the table, and they're not correct for the model, whatever, but he had 3 or 4 different sets, and he made one set out of what he had, you know, so. And now he's got this beautiful garage that he's set up on this little farm. And he also collects motorcycles. This is an old Husqvarna, just awesome little setup. And yeah, they leak too. All good motorcycles do, especially the old ones. And he built a sidecar himself because that's what he wanted. And he's got a Nimbus inline 4 sitting over there too. Nice little conference table and a little setup right there. But anyway, I haven't been on the video a lot, and I just wanted to show you this opportunity of some of the vehicles that he's built and or collected and or restored, just because that's what he wanted. And celebrate it, because this is a guy that is very, very handy and will not take no for an answer. And if you can't find one, he'll make one. And it's just amazing. So anyhow, there will be a few more videos today, either here or on Facebook. And if you like what we do, you know how it works. You know, like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. They don't cost you anything, and it really helps us with the feed. Love you all. Thanks for hanging at Custommikes. See ya.